Good evening, welcome to NMS. Obviously coming into Christmas, people are going to be going and drinking a lot more alcohol and eating a lot more food. So I'm going to explore the topic of why excessive alcohol consumption is actually worse than overeating. So we're going to have to look at the alcohol metabolism. So first I'm going to go through small amounts of alcohol and how your body breaks that down, and then large amounts. So with the small amounts, normally what the body does in the liver is convert ethanol to acetaldehyde, and this is through alcohol dehydrogenase. Now, acetaldehyde is obviously very toxic to the liver, okay? So the body has to very quickly convert that to acetate. Now, acetate basically is your form of vinegar in the body, really, because acetate or acetic acid is vinegar, okay? And so acetate can then be used for energy or converted to fat in the form of acetyl-CoA, which is acetone with a CoA attached to it. Now that basically makes it a lot easier for the body to metabolize it, okay? So acetyl-CoA can be burned for energy, or it can be converted into fat, okay? In calorie excess, it will get converted into fat. In non-calorie excess, it will get converted into energy, okay? So what happens under heavy drinking? Well, under heavy drinking, your body activates what's called the microsomal ethanol oxidation system, which is the MEOS system. Now this generates reactive oxygen species, increasing oxidative stress, and then causes liver damage, which we know as cirrhosis of the liver. So increased fat production, alcohol metabolism raises NADH levels, okay, and reduces NAD plus levels, so the body has an imbalance there. This shifts liver metabolism towards making fatty acids and triglycerides. This leads to reduced fat burning because high NADH levels inhibits beta oxidation, which is the actual breakdown of fatty acids, okay, for energy. So fats aren't broken down efficiently anymore. So basically you get fat going into production rather than being used for energy. So impaired fat export. Now this is where, okay, alcohol interferes with the low density lipoprotein formation, so fat cannot leave the liver easily. This is the part that makes high alcohol consumption worse than just overconsumption of fat or excess calories. So direct toxicity, okay, you also get that with high alcohol consumption. So acetaldehyde damages mitochondria and cellular proteins, okay? It's basically a solvent. Now this worsens fat accumulation and inflammation of the liver, and obviously inflammation in the body as well. So what are the long-term results of this? So fatty liver, hepatic steatosis. Steatosis because the body, its main fat that it produces is stearic acid, so steatosis is stearic acid in high amounts, okay? Fat builds up inside the liver cells, often asymptomatic at first, reversible with alcohol cessation. Prolonged heavy drinking can progress to then alcohol steatohepatitis, ASH, and this is fat plus inflammation. This causes fibrosis or scar tissue, cirrhosis, which is then permanent liver damage, and then in the long term, potentially liver failure or cancer. So alcohol can be pretty nasty stuff, okay? So alcohol is converted into toxic intermediates that alter liver metabolism. These changes promote fat accumulation and prevent fat removal. Fatty liver can develop even without obesity. Stopping alcohol is the most effective treatment, obviously, especially early. Now, as I said at the beginning of the video, why is high fat or high consumption of calories as well as alcohol a problem? Well, obviously, if you're having a lot of alcohol over Christmas and you're eating a lot of food, you're going to get a lot of storage of fat over Christmas time, okay? Yes, it's a very short period of time, but because you're also overeating and because you're obviously producing a lot more fat from the amount of food you're eating, plus the extra fat, the fact that the body doesn't actually shuttle it out to the body, you get more fat accumulation in the liver. That can then lead to metabolism problems with carbohydrates, what do you know? High sugar levels, high fat levels, okay, and more inflammation and problems with the liver. So guys, I know, everyone likes to enjoy Christmas, and Christmas is a great time. All I can suggest to you is, if you're going to enjoy some food, enjoy it. Enjoy some alcohol, have it in small amounts, because you can actually do a lot of damage over a holiday period if you're not careful. Thanks for listening, guys. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news before Christmas, but I mean, I like to give you the warning signs and sort of have you aware of these things. If you got any comments, guys, make it. Follow me. Follow my daily lives that I give, and also follow my gym lives. Okay, I go through my training and I show you how I train so that you can actually see what I do. And I hope you all have a great Christmas. But I'd like to see you in the new year with some fresh goals, and obviously trying to avoid alcohol. Thanks for listening, guys. Have a great Christmas.